So guys, today we are in Trollstigen. In Norway it's like a tradition about troll. Troll is a Norwegian word which means giants in English. So these guys used to believe in giants, troll, and I would suggest to you guys about a movie series to learn Norwegian in a fun way, and that's called Askeladden. You guys can Google it and watch the movie to learn Norwegian. Askeladden is a character like in Pakistan or in Arab culture tradition. They have Aladdin. So these guys have Askeladden. I used to watch it when I was a student learning Norwegian, and it helped me as well, but that's a bit like not the basic one. That was like a bit of advanced level. So but you guys can turn on the subtitles so you guys can learn a bit of words and increase your vocabulary in Norwegian language. So today we'll talk about the pros and cons between Gulf countries and Norway. As you guys can learn from my experiences, as I have worked in both Gulf countries and in Norway as a pharmacist, so it will help you decide which way to go. It's just my suggestion that I make videos about the living standard and life in both countries and both continents, Arab and Europe, and forget about the whole process of doing this, because there are lots of channels doing this, how to process your application. But it's just my suggestion. If you guys don't agree, then I can make videos about that as well, on how to start your application from the beginning, from day one till you land on any of these countries, whether you want to go to the Arab countries or whether you want to come to Norway. So you guys can comment about this, and I'll decide then what I need to do. So to begin with, the pros and cons. First and foremost, the Arab countries. I have worked there for almost 3 years in Saudi Arabia, in a region called Najran, and I have experienced a lot of things there. After that, I decided to come to Norway. So if you guys, it's mind game. If you guys want to earn money, go back home and start your own businesses in Pakistan, or you can start business in Gulf countries as well. It's up to you. So it takes almost 2 to 3 years if you go to Arab country. It takes almost 2 to 3 years to become stable, make some money, and jump for your own business, whether it's bakala, which means a grocery store, or whether you want to own a pharmacy. It almost costs around it should be 1,80,000 reals to start your own little pharmacy. In the beginning, if you guys want to go, I would always suggest to go through an agency. Don't go direct, because when you go through an agency, they takes the responsibility of giving you job there straight away when you land on Arab country. And the one I went through was I forgot the name of the agency, but the name of the guy was Hafiz. I would put his mobile number, contact address or something, or the name of his company in my video when I remember it or when I search it out, so you guys can contact them. But the problem with that is they are dodgy. They will trick you. They will definitely trick you. And you guys need to be smart. Don't let them trick you. Don't let them take more money of you, and don't let them deceive you by saying that we'll give you job and they don't give it to you. So before doing anything, before paying them, just make sure that your job is secure. You have contract of your job in your hand, and after having contract of the job in your hand, you need to put some money in your mobile and call the contract owner, the owner of the pharmacy. Call him, speak to him in English, or if he don't understand English, just arrange something to speak to him in Arabic, and ask him if it's true, if the pharmacy is really there, if everything is okay, if he has signed the contract, all of this. After that, you can pay the agent whatever he wants. If the job is secure, then paying him some extra doesn't matter, because you will earn it back. So I guess that's the main theme. Okay, so the first con of Arabic country is deceiving people, always deceiving people. So you need to be smart in that. If you are smart, then Arab is for you. Okay, so once you are there, con number 2, or the disadvantage number 2, is the duty hours and the holidays. You will be earning about not earning, you will be saving about 1 lakh to 150,000 Pakistani rupees per month if you start your job there. But the duty hours, normally it's like 9, 10, 11. It's between these, not less than 9. And holidays, it's just a Friday, or even on Fridays you have to come for 3 to 4 hours or 5 hours. Some pharmacies have different rules. So no life, just money. And after keep saving and make it to 150,000 riyals, then you can jump on and try to find your friends. In sharing, you can open a pharmacy there. So that is also a good opportunity. But in the middle there are cons. Now if you want to go on your own, not through agency, so first of all you need to pass the SLE test, and then you have to arrange a visa, an open visa. It should be like a labor visa. I forgot the Arabic name, but the visa name should be something, and in the end it comes Amal. So I'll put it down in a video when I remember it. So it should be a labor visa, and there are different types of labor visas, and some of them cannot be converted into a pharmacist visa after. So you need to be smart there as well about picking the right visa. It must be labor visa. For example, if you get a visa of khaddam means if you work in the houses of Saudi people, like ghar ka naukar, so that visa can never be converted to pharmacist visa, and you get stuck there. So always choose a labor visa. And then when you reach there in Saudi Arabia, you need to go to the offices there, the health offices, and convert the temporary license, the SLE test which you have passed. Take these documents there, and they give you they convert your SLE test into a license, and that license is a card. I'll show you in the video if I find my own card which I had. It should be expired by now, but I'll try to find it there. So after that, when you reach there, then you can convert the license from there. And after converting, for the license you need a job. So first of all you need to find a job yourself, and for that you need to wake up in the morning every day, go through different pharmacies in the city, drop your CV just like you do it in Pakistan when you go out after graduation and try to find a job, and you search it through different pharmacies or different pharmaceutical industries. It's just like that. It's the same process. So you need to go every day, drop your CV in different retail setups, and if somebody agrees, then they takes your documents and convert that labor visa into a pharmacist visa. So your ikama then turns into a pharmacist ikama, and then you go to the health office and convert your SLE test to a license, and that's all. Everything is settled down and you are on job. Mostly those who give you the job, they give you accommodation as well. If not accommodation, then they give you the money for accommodation extra. That's not a part of your salary, so you need to talk that as well. Now about the language, Arabic language, I guess it's comparatively easy to learn Arabic than Noshk. I think you need 8 months or maybe less than 8 months, but just let's suppose it's just 8 months. In 8 months you will be okay with Arabic. at least the pharmacy language, which is not outside the pharmacy. For example, fever, common cold, paracetamol, stuff like that. So these are the few words that you guys need to learn in Arabic, and that's all. So after 8 months you will be okay with that. Okay, and about the Norway. So Norway is comparatively a lengthy process than Arab countries. In Arab countries you pass the test in 5-6 days, you get a visa in 2 months, and you are there, almost there, and start earning. But in Norway it's not like that. You need to apply a temporary license, which takes about 8 to 9 months. Then you need to apply visa, which again takes 8 to 9 months. And in the meanwhile, it's best to start learning Norwegian. Otherwise it's going to be hard for you. That's Troll, the statue 1, 2 and 3. I'll show you the front as well, and one is there as well. So it takes a long time, and I guess it's good when it takes a long time, because you have free time to learn Norwegian, but we never do that. We Pakistani people never do such things. We always go till the end, till the last night study, and then we pass the test or pass the exams, or we always start our preparations at the last stage, like when it's 1 hour to go, then we start running around and doing things. That's our nature maybe, but it's never like this with the Norwegian people or with the European people. They plan everything from the beginning till the end, but that's what it is. So I guess it's better to start from the beginning. So when you apply for your temporary license, please start learning Norwegian. And okay, so we should go further now. About after 2 years you are here. So when you reach Norway, first and foremost you need to start learning that Norwegian. When you have hold on their language, then it's way easier for you to get a job, even if it's the student job or if it's a pharmacist job. It becomes easier then if you can talk in Norwegian in the interviews with them. So I'll show those who are here already and don't have jobs. So there is an agency, which is really a tough job, but for a starter I think it's a best choice, because it doesn't need Norwegian language. All it needs is your physical health. If you're healthy, then they take you, and they take you really easy. It's an easy way to get a job there. The name of the agency is Avis Bud, which means the newspaper distributor. So about after 12 o'clock in the night, This job starts for 2 to 3 hours. You have to pick the newspapers from an office, a big bundle, maybe 3 or 4 bundles of the newspaper, and then you go to different houses and different buildings, which may be like 3-story, 4-story, 6-story, 8-story buildings, and you need to drop the newspaper like at 1 o'clock in the night, and the Norwegian guys, then when they wake up in the morning, they pick up the newspaper and they read it. So that's the job that you guys can apply, and you'll definitely get a job in the first week when you apply it. So that was an easy step to get started in Norway. Keep in mind, or you can watch my video again and again when whichever stage of process are you guys in. So after that, getting a job, then you guys need to find a normal job as well. For example, a job in a grocery store, or a job in a restaurant, takeaway. So you guys need to drop your CVs again, the same way as you have done it in Pakistan, Arab countries, and now here. Drop your CVs, try to make contacts with the different people about it, to find you a job. You will be living in a student B, which means a student city, and there will be a lots of different students living in it. So you guys can talk to them, and you guys can share your vacancies if there are any empty vacancies in different sectors. The most probably easy way to get a job is avisbud and grocery stores and takeaways or the restaurants. These 3-4 sectors are easy to get a job in as a student. But in meanwhile, you guys need to learn Norwegian. So you guys let me know about if I need to make videos about process, or should I make videos about learning Norwegian in Pashto. I want to start a series. Either way, either the process in Pashto or Norwegian language in Pashto. So you guys decide in comments, and I'll take a look at your comments, and then I'll decide which way to go. So for now, I guess that was enough, and we'll see you in my next video about which way to go and some pros and cons of Arab countries and Norway as a pharmacist living in. And this was Trollstigen, and these are the mountains which are surrounded by. So Norway is full of water, green, and mountains. These three, you will be stuck with them forever. They look beautiful in the beginning, but when you see them always, every day, 24 hours, then it gets like a bit scary. And we used to run away from people because there are so many people in Pakistan, but here there are no people to talk or to enjoy with, you will mostly be alone. So then you'll realize that I love Pakistan. Pakistan Zindabad.